All right, I'm here with Riley. Hi, Riley.
Hi.
She looks very, very studious. Where are you graduating from?
South Medford High School.
South Medford High School. That is one of the 3 high schools in Medford. And what was your GPA? I'm just kidding. And what are you doing?
It was a 3.7.
All right.
Point 4.
I was a 2.99.
Oh.
Yep. So I was
beat
close to a 3.0. What are you doing next year?
I'm going to college in Texas. Oh yeah. Let me just restart. Ask me again.
All right. Oh. So what are you doing next year?
Next year, I am going to college in Texas. I'm going to Abilene Christian University, and I am going to join the nursing program.
That's awesome. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Reading people's minds. Because it'd just be nice to see what everyone thinks of me.
Or really horrible.
Yeah. Well, then I just want to be their friend if it was bad.
I like it. So describe senioritis.
I would say it's been pretty bad, especially since there's been a lot of online classes. I haven't done any work basically for any class, and it's gotten to the point where my teachers have emailed my parents, and I've heard about that. So yeah, it's pretty rough. I can't find myself able to do anything.
Do you have any advice for next year's seniors with senioritis?
Maybe just like drop out. No. Like real advice, I guess just don't procrastinate. But if that doesn't work, then dropping out and being a janitor is always your next option.
You ready? So what is the most creative excuse you've used to get out of a homework assignment?
So my sophomore year, I was doing my algebra homework for Mr. Miller, and he's like a really strict teacher. And I was actually doing my homework by candlelight, and then my candle spilled onto my page, and wax went everywhere. And so I just said that I couldn't turn it in because I spilled candle wax on it.
So it's a real one?
Yeah.
All right, so what has been the highlight of your senior year?
I forgot what I was going to say. Probably just like my soccer season, because it was cool that I was like a senior. And then my senior game, that was pretty cool. And we don't have a fourth quarter, so I don't have to do my senior project, which is pretty nice.
I like it. Do you have any collections?
Yeah. I've been collecting cards since I was like 5th grade, so I have every single card that I've ever received.
Like Pokemon cards?
No, like cards in the mail.
Oh, like letters.
Yeah, so I have every single like birthday card or like Valentine's Day card that I've ever received. I don't do Pokemon.
Fair enough. What is one outrageous thing that you desperately want to do before you die?
Me and my dad are gonna skydive out of a plane before. Well, I actually did turn 18, so yeah, we're gonna do that. But we're not allowed to go with my brother because my mom said all 3 of us can't die at the same time.
Makes sense. I really do want to see Charlie jump out of a plane.
That would be so fun. He's agreed to it, so hold him to that.
Are you recording on it? Oh, cool. All right. So what is one weird habit you do when you're nervous?
Yeah, I guess I play with my hair a lot, or this tassel thing. Also, if I'm like uncomfortable nervous, my face gets really red, and then I get embarrassed that my face is red because I'm nervous, and then my face gets even more red. So it's just like a never-ending cycle.
That's not a good cycle.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Luckily, you're not red now, so you're...
I'm not?
No.
Oh, that's good.
What are some excuses you give to people when you don't want to go hang out?
My mom said I can't. That's basically the only one. What are some excuses that?
I have to do the dishes.
Yeah, or like I have to do chores or something, which I usually probably have to, but I don't know. I don't get very creative, or I'll just say no. I don't want to come.
Do you have any scars that resemble anything?
Not resemble anything, but I have a scar underneath my chin, and I was playing house with the Olsens. You see it? I was playing house with the Olsens, and it was nighttime, so I had to get up and turn off the light. And then I was coming back, and I tripped on their bunk bed. And then Jonah ran down the stairs screaming, saying I had lost all my teeth because my mouth was super bloody. But I just broke my chin. No stitches.
Who is your hero and why?
Jeez. Definitely my mom. I just look up to her a lot. She's who I want to be when I'm older. Role model too. Love you, Mom.
What is your favorite youth group memory?
Well, it'd be a time down in Arizona, and when we were working with the people down there, and we had to like drive out into the middle of this desert and paint this guy's house, and then we were about to leave, but he said he had made dinner for us. So then we had to go in, and he said it was rabbit stew. I don't know to this day if he was kidding or not, but we had to eat it, and I did it with a smile on my face, but it was disgusting.
Well, sorry.
What's your favorite verse?
It's Proverbs 38:4. It's one of the two. It's take delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. And I just like it because like once you delight in the Lord, like that is what your heart will desire. So I don't know, I just like that.
So, are there any characters from the Bible that inspire you?
I've always liked Esther, just like with how like oh my gosh, I almost just said selfish. Selfless she was. I don't know, that's always been my favorite book. It's the easiest to read, and I just like that she'd do anything for her people. So, I don't know, just inspiring.
So, what has it meant to you to be raised in the church?
Oh, okay. I just feel like really blessed and lucky because I feel like not every kid has that opportunity, and like especially like my parents, like I've had the best role models, and I don't know, being part of a church, I'm also surrounded by not like built-in family, but like kind of like I don't know, I just have so many people around me, and I know if I asked for anything they would give it to me in a heartbeat because they love me, and it's, I don't know, it sounds cheesy, but it's great being part of a community that I know that I can like trust in, and they would just help me like with whatever I needed.
Alright, so we're here with Katie Lake, and Katie, where are you graduating from?
I'm graduating from Classical Conversations homeschooling group.
Cool, and what are you hoping to do next year?
Next year I'm either going to be doing some sort of nursing schooling or going to be in the Air Force by then.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
It would probably be able to speak any language without having to study, at least not too much.
So what is the most creative excuse you've ever given to get out of a homework assignment?
It's not necessarily creative, but me and my mom were in the living room and I told her that I had forgotten my homework at home. We were in my living room.
Because you are homeschooled?
Homeschooled, yeah. She didn't find it very funny.
Do you have any advice for any incoming freshmen?
Just to not procrastinate as much as, at least not as much as I did, because I definitely did that. but just to try and keep on track.
Have you experienced any senioritis?
Definitely.
What does that look like?
The best way for me to explain it is you're looking at your phone, you look over at your homework, and you go, oh, it's 9:40. At 9:45, I'm going to start doing my homework. You look at the clock again, it's 9:46. You go, oh, now I got to wait till 9:50.
We've all I've done this a few times. So what would you say has been the highlight of your senior year?
Just being able to do sports again and just being able to try a couple new things this year.
So what sports have you been doing?
This year I did equestrian and softball.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what were some new things that you got to try?
I gotta try equestrian. I didn't get too much because it got canceled, but
Yeah, pandemic.
yeah.
So who has given you some really good advice?
My dad and my best friend's dad, they both kind of given me similar advice, but it's just if someone's like telling you, oh, you can't really do it, you're not fit for this, you're a girl, you can't go into the Air Force or whatever, just say okay and then go do it anyway and not really care what they think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good advice. All right, so finish this sentence. In 20 years, I will be...
In 20 years, I will probably be just as lost as I am today with what I'm going to be doing in my future.
All right. A realist.
I'll like go with it.
What is one outrageous thing that you desperately want to try before you die?
I would really like to travel. Two of my places I've wanted to go was either the Bahamas or Russia.
So, those are very similar.
Yeah, very similar. I don't know if you can cut that part out, but
I think it was great. So other than repeating yourself, what's one nervous tick you have?
playing with my hands apparently that I found out during this interview, and stuttering, I guess, too.
All
Yeah.
right. So what excuses do you give people when you don't want to go somewhere?
Just the generic, my dad told me no.
You're not going to be able to use that very long.
Nah, apparently not.
Who is your hero?
My two heroes would just be the same people who gave me the advice, which was my dad and my best friend's dad. They're just always there for you, and no matter how tired they are or how messed up their day was, they'll always be there for you, and my favorite people.
So what's your favorite memory from youth group?
Probably the Love Strike at camp a couple years ago. But that was my favorite youth group camp experience.
Alright, do you have any favorite verses?
My favorite verse, it's kind of like a childish one or whatever, but it's Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous and don't be afraid. It's one of the verses that always pops in my head whenever someone asks, oh, what is your favorite verse or whatever, and just, yeah.
It's not childish.
Yeah, it kind of is. But
Alright, so describe your senior year in one word.
Stressful.
Stressful. Do you have any characters from the Bible that you've always liked?
Yeah, either David or Esther. Both strong characters.
So, what does it mean to you to be just surrounded with a church family like Westmate?
What a church family means to me is someone or a group of people that just no matter what will always be there for you and won't judge you no matter what. And whenever you need them, they'll be there for you.
It's super special.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we're here with Joshua Hamilton. And Joshua, you're graduating from,
Eagle Point.
and what are you doing next year?
Well, I'm planning on going to some sort of trade school and learning a trade. Haven't quite decided which one yet. Leaning towards the electrician though.
Not going for like basket weaving or anything?
No.
It's a good trade. Alright. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking it would be really cool to be able to fly. I'll have to lean towards that one. Because, I don't know, you could fly over everywhere and see everything. I think it'd be fun.
That's a good one. So could you describe what senioritis is?
It's the condition I've had since 6th grade.
So you've dealt with it for a while.
Yeah.
Alright. So what would you say is the highlight of your senior year so far?
Probably before and after football games, hanging out with my friends, playing pool, that kind of thing. Probably my favorite part.
Yeah, for sure. Those are important times. Do you have any collections?
Yes, I've collected every type of card anyone's given me, like birthday cards, Christmas cards, for as long as I can remember. So,
Do you have any really good ones that you've just really special?
no, I have a few duplicates, but
There you go.
other than that,
Alright, finish this sentence. In 20 years, I'm going to
be retired.
be retired. That's pretty quick. Alright. High hopes. Do you have any weird nervous habits?
I pace a lot.
Pacing?
Yeah.
That's why we're seated. So you can't go anywhere. What excuses do you give people when you don't want to go somewhere?
My mom said no.
My mom. Yeah. You're not going to be able to blame your parents for that. Yeah. Who is your hero?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Why?
Because the constant level of just jokes and sass.
You like some sass.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Do you have a favorite memory from church?
Probably pulling pranks during camp. Putting banana slugs on people's pillows and such.
Not my pillow. Do you have a favorite verse?
Yeah, it's Philippians 4:13. It is, I can do everything through him who gives me strength.
That's a good one. If you were using one word to describe your senior year, what would it be?
Stress.
Stress. Do you have any favorite characters from the Bible?
Joshua.
Understandably. Any other reasons other than just his name?
We both play the trumpet.
There you go. So what does it mean to you to be like just involved in the church family?
It means a lot. I really enjoy being able to talk with people, and if I ever needed help, I know there's a whole big group of people that are willing to step up and help me out.
Yeah, that's awesome.